banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to go out of bounds. It's a little short of the 35. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 now from the 46. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
That's complete to Goddard. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They're going to run with Barkley. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? You feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. All in left side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Gun.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he reaches the 35 before going out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. We're to the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
On one, ready?
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have it, 2nd and 4. Here's Burrow. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get wins of that length.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
180. Plays hot.
3rd and long for him here. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Thomas. Here we go.
Burrow trying on 4th down. Short pass brought in. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Tiger Hornet. Ready, set.
Hurts now from the gun. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And it's some lucky fan. And a haul in a heck of a souvenir. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive block. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Great, set. And anyway, crowd love Yeti.
They'll go. Hurts. He finds him beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Working quickly here.
63, pass.
Eagles, first down.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second and 3 now.
Crowd love Yeti. Crowd love. No touch that. No touch.
Hurts setting up to throw. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. That one gains 7. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Great, set. No.
Hurts throwing again. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Eagles.
Great, set. No touch.
On the draw, it's Barkley. Has some room to work. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Bengals nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Samaje Perine on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Let's get set.
On first down, here's Burrow. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
11. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. A pick up of 34 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Gotta go score.
Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
11 Mighty. 11 Thomas. Stop.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Quick slant here. It's Higgins. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they could try for some points going into the break.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. It's about 43 yards for it. McPherson's kick is good. And that gets him back to within 11. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, this is Perine. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Burrow to the air now. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Here we go.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Completed to his running back. Throw gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Here we go.
The 1st down carry for Brown. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. And he's going to get this down to the 9, and that puts him in goal to go.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Chased out to his right. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now Burrow leading his Bengals up as they go for 2.
Here we go. Here we go.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Wide 80.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
You'll be a little armchair quarterback after that call. I think the defense knew exactly what was coming.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Shipley now to return. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
Eagles take over 1st and 10. At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Play action. Hurts has it. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Barkley
on the shotgun handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Six yards to go here. It's third down. He'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that makes it fourth down. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's far enough, but does not get the redirect off the upright. It's no good. And their lead will remain unchanged in the fourth.
Obviously, Kate, that miss would have made it a touchdown game. Think of it this way, it's still a touchdown game, but instead of it forcing overtime, now it's going to give them a loss.
Burrow now on first down. The left side, caught by Higgins. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. A give left side to Brown. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here we go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm, truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? But slid this great note from our stats savant, Dan. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Eagles will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40. In a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
No touch, no touch.
Now pitch it to Barkley. Has room down the left sideline. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles push the lead up to 12. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals down by 12. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
11. Here we go, here we go. Right 80, 12.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
Let's get it with the Eagles. Gonna be shitty.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, mate. Get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time.